Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. It's often said quarterback is the most high-profile position in sports, and when you have a guy like this, how could it not be?
Yeah, he's the guy that the defense is going to be keying on. They've had all week long to watch film to get ready for him, but David, when you have his kind of athletic ability and his kind of arm talent, he is so difficult to stop.
Yeah, you can have all week, you can have all season. This guy is so dynamic at the quarterback spot. They trust him. They know what he brings to the table. This offense revolves around what he can do.
Got it in the middle, it's Jennings. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Facing a third down and short from the 26. The handoff to Johnson. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. Two NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Richardson. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. On first and 10, trying to strike from the 15. Out of the gun, the running back has it.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Second down, he'll throw it. Moving out of the pocket. Jukes his way for more. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Little touch pass to the receiver. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. He'll try to slam it in. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. After getting absolutely nowhere on second down, they'll try it again on third and goal. They're going to run it. Saunters into the end zone for a touchdown. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. See what you hit what you see, bring your feet. Yeah, none of that happened.
Yeah, those are all great things to keep in mind, but you're also trying to tackle another grown man against his will and get him on the ground. And by the way, He wasn't having it.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They marched 58 yards for the touchdown on that one. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. Let's see what they've got on second down. Reads it, fires complete. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in at the 25. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Here comes the offense onto the field again. They'll move the wide receiver. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Richardson.
You know, the short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play you. So for coordinators, this can really open up the rest of your playbook for the rest of the game.
Got it in the middle. It's Richardson. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Last completion got them a 1st down. Let's see what they do now. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds a man on the left. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Gonna look downfield again. Caught in the backfield. It's Graham. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. The run up the middle, looking for the score. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Bringing the heat. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down. And they decide to trot out the kicker. And the holder will spot it on the 14 for a 24-yard attempt. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll leave it with him. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle, it's Thomas. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's a heat. Caught on the outside, it's Bowie. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. The throw to the outside is complete. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Off the play fake on 1st down. The throw. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? How in the world did the offense retain possession?
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
Second down after the offense recovered its own fumble. Back to pass. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll look to pin him deep. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. They'll start this drive going to the air. A little floater there that falls incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The give to the tailback. Breaks into the open. The 40. He's at the 30. 10. And he will house it.
Offensive line, give me a crack, I'll do the rest. How about the Jets, the speed? He just turns it on, going 70-plus to the house. What a huge play by the running back.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on the extra point. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Catch in the middle, it's Bowie. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. Looking downfield on 1st down. Firing to the right, complete. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a 1st down. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Going to take a shot at this DB. And that one's going to be batted away, incomplete, and we have played 1. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the 2nd quarter is about to get underway. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Wide receiver going in motion. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Cutler. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. So they couldn't get it done on 3rd down. Now they'll line up in punt formation. Catches it cleanly at the 20. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Finds a little space. There he goes. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Sutton. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
Nice job by the quarterback, pre-snap and post-snap. He knew the defense was going to be playing zone coverage, and there was no doubt in his mind where he was going with that football.
This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Finds his tight end. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
The play-action fake. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. Wonder if they'll be conservative on 1st and 10. The option look. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. From the gun on 3rd down. Snagged in the middle. It's Bowie. They'll bring him down, but not before he put people in the spin cycle.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play.
And it's in there for a touchdown. Big-time touchdown there to get some much-needed momentum.
You got to find something, right? Who are you going to go to make that big play to get you back into it? You're not back in it yet. It's not tied. You're not there yet, but you're starting to inch back into it and get some momentum going.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they closed to within 10, down 17-7. They took it 71 yards down the field. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Porter finds his man on the left. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Graham. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Williams. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. Wants to throw again. Complete with conviction on the crosser. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got his man downfield. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. Going to swing it on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Williams. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Finds his big tight end. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. They want to continue this long drive. 9th play coming. It's 3rd and 5. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Ross. And it's in for a touchdown. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. They march 79 yards on the drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. To the ground with the back. Picks up the first down, still moving. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. To the air on first down. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. He's in open space downfield. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Good timing on the quick out. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Back to pass on second down. Caught close to the marker. It's Thomas. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. It's complete to the right. He found some running room, but needed just a few inches more to put it in the end zone. They want to run this quarterback. He's going to lose a yard on that one. This whole red zone offense thing has been a little shaky. They've been stopped twice already. Maybe they ought to try to score from deep. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Looking to throw on third and goal. And that was a high percentage completion and a low efficiency pass. They lose yardage. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Absolutely perfect. Now down 2 touchdowns, 24-10.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the catch. And it's in for a touchdown.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
On to attempt the try. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Hauls it in. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Quick strike complete. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. That last completion is still leaving them with a 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Richardson. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered. An explosive play to the 40.
Well, we know this guy is special. And because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it. And the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got it in the middle, it's Cutler. Offense has gained momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. The offense going to try again on another play. They'll just spike it on this one. On 2nd down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. Absolutely center cut. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
That late-in-the-half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And with time running out here in the first half, not willing to invite disaster. The offense takes a knee, and they'll go to the break trailing. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, many thanks. Happy to provide a break in the action to kind of pour over exactly what has transpired so far. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first two quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half.
And he's coming out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Looking deep down the right side. Pulls in the deep ball. And the tackle is made, but not before. That completion gets them 30-plus.
And, man, it has got to be so rewarding as an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call, and that's exactly what we saw there. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide-open receiver.
After that huge play, they'll try to finish him off with another one. It's 1st and 10 from inside the 40. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pocket breaking down. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Second down, they'll go to the air. With the catch, it's Williams. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Looking to throw on third. Oh, they're after him. And he just throws it away on third down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the third time tonight. And it's no good. He missed it. Guys, a double-digit lead is good, but more would have been better.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink. When you knock it off the crossbar, those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
Quickly out to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. He leaves it with his back. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Bowie. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
And if you had any questions about this quarterback's arm talent, now you've got your answer. Wow.
Offense gets set for second down. Quarterback on the keeper. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Quickly complete. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the big fella. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Pulls it in. It's Sutton. Oh, he's got some space. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it up to 14. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a first and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Hauls it in. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Looking to fire. Got rid of it just in time.
That's a heads-up decision by the quarterback there. You want to throw a touchdown, but if it's not there, just throw it away, and now we got third.
On third and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Into their happy place for a touchdown. If this dude were a kitchen knife, you would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, and not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. He's got an open man. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Use the play fake, now the throw. Catch in the middle, it's Cutler. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. To the air on second down. Throws to the wideout. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on third and long from the 41. Wants to throw it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Williams. Turning it on. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
Fires to the middle. He's got it. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. From the gun, looking for a man. Back's looking for the goal line. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on second and goal. Here's the handoff. Looking for the end zone. Slams into the line and through for a touchdown.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They put together an 81-yard drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Snagged in the middle, it's Thomas. Found a little room out of the Wildcat that time, just short of the first down. Motion from the back. direct snap. It's Johnson. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And after that, best thing you can do, punt it away. Here comes the special teams. Fair catches signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. Here comes the offense back onto the field. They'll run it to the right. Breaks into the open. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Got it in the middle, it's Ross. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. To the air on 1st down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The defense coming up big there. The sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit, too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and it's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Quickly to the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lost one down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. From the gun, running back on the move. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll throw on 3rd and short. They go to the wide receiver screen. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the 3rd. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They bring the punter onto the field now. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. From the gun, running back gets to give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Grab behind the line, it's Graham. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29.
On 3rd and long, you know what's coming. It's exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack to force the 4th down.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Here's the return. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Finds a soft spot in the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. The snap sets up the throw. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Fires to the tight end. He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs. Just a crushing blow at this point in the game. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down?
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the fourth quarter with a big lead, he's still taking shots.
Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's second down. Catch in the middle. It's Ross.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football.
So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Wide open downfield. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. Beck's going for the goal line. Steps into the end zone for a touchdown.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
Lining up for the PAT. And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the fourth. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. They'll run the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time.
Brings up second down.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Bowie. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Jennings. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
And this defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's a big-time moment. In the fourth quarter, you know the ball's going to be in his hands. Got to get to him. Got to ruffle his feathers, hit him a few times, make him feel uncomfortable.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Bowie. Boy, are they loving that huge play. He's got it down to the 9.
You know, as the head coach of this team, this is one positive you're going to take away from this game, is that your players don't quit and they're still willing to fight. And there's obviously a lot of things they've got to iron out offensively, and we've seen that today. But I do love the grit they're showing here late, still trying to make plays.
And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. He'll set up to throw. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He's got it on the move. Needed one more turn of the legs to get it in there, and he's denied just inches away from the touchdown. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. And it's caught for the touchdown.
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown. That's exactly what happened.
Ready to try the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. A 67-yard touchdown drive there. If they're going to pull off this big rally, they'll need to get this one back. They line up for the onside kick. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Got the quick pass. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. Second down, he'll throw it. Throwing right. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Makes the grab. The sophomore making a big play and hauling in that pass. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. And he barrels into the end zone for a touchdown.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the 4th. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll give it to Johnson. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got him downfield. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
Man, you got to like these last 2 plays by this offense. You understand, you're in a deficit. You've got to score multiple times to get back in this football game. Nice job pushing the ball down the field, making explosive plays. They're going to need more of it, and they're going to need it fast.
Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got the back in the middle. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. He wants to throw it again. Catch in the middle, it's Sutton. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Wants to throw on first down. Quick completion on the out. He goes out of bounds right at the 15-yard line. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Wants to fire on second down. Lets it fly. And that one is picked up in the end zone.
And I love this defense understanding situational football. You got the lead in the fourth quarter, getting your nickel packages. You know the pass is coming, and the execution was great.
Yeah, they thrive on takeaways, and they love to get into games late with the lead because one of the strengths of their entire team is their secondary, and you saw it there. In nickel, they're able to come away with the pick, and it's looking like they're going to be able to seal this game.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Sends it back in motion. Looking for space. It's Cutler. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. To the ground. He's got it again. They drag him down behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that hasn't happened very often. He has had a tremendous night.